The aperture lets the light in.
Oh my God, what is that?
Ooh. Season 2 weight losses. Season 2 weight losses. That's what I'm going through right now. A season of weight loss. Wait. That's what I'm going through right now. A season of weight loss. Aperture lets the light in. The aperture lets the light in. Child, oh my goodness, Harry Styles, the man that you are, the lyricist that you are, the creator that you are. Went through his album, absorbed it all, opened my eyes, my ears, and my heart to receive what he had to give me. And you know what I saw? I saw aperture because it let the light in. I let the light in. No, he let the light in. Actually, we let the light in. And at the end of the day, isn't that really what we need to do? I really thoroughly, very much enjoyed. I'm the type of person who has to really sit and absorb the music. So I went to a conference room. It was work. It was work. I went to work. It's a Sunday. I went to work. I went to the conference room. I shut out all external stimuli. I had to isolate myself with the album so that I could fully receive it. I don't often hear words in music. I think there are two types of music listeners, honestly. There's one type in which I fall into. I think it's more of the instrumentation of it all, the actual, like how the melody, how the harmonies come together, the instruments shaping up. I love a violin. Coming Up Roses, I was like, oh, instantly, I'm gonna love this. In fact,
But I wanted my chocolate cake.
I love it. Anyways, absolutely freaking loved it. And honestly, that's why I love, I feel like I really resonate with ballads. I think the second half of the album really resonated with me a little more, just from the instrumentation aspect of it all, the aspect of the things, the aspect of the ratio. I just like how the music flows together, and it's just like really hard for me to hear the words layered on top of that. Because music is like the lyrics and the instrumentation coming together like a heart. No, that doesn't make any sense. God, what was I saying? I have the mind of a squirrel. Honestly, I hardly hear the lyrics on like the first go around. And so I have to like really isolate everything. So I sat in this room, I isolated myself from outside stimuli, and I put up the lyrics, I put up the music, and I put it up full volume, and I just freaking sat there and listened to it, and I freaking absorbed it and ate it up. Ate it up, right? And what I had was a full belly afterwards. But I think the other type of person, God, why is it so hard for me to get a single freaking thought out? I think the other type of person is the person who listens to the lyrics. And that's just hard. I don't know. It's like so hard. And that's why I never really I never really meshed with EDM like that. Like things where it's hard to hear the music. Like the lyrics. Like I love a ballad, like Adele Forever Lives in My Heart. Because I just feel like I don't know, the enunciation is just really there, and the music and the lyrics flow so well together. I don't know if this even makes sense, but it makes sense in my mind. All of that is to say that I thoroughly enjoyed the music of it all, as well as the lyrics when I sat with them. I'm gonna need to sit with them a little more to fully absorb it all, but I don't know. It's a freaking vibe. It's a vibe out here. It's just the raw talent that some of these musical geniuses, it's just honestly geniuses across the board. I just love the idea of being a genius in something. Where am I going with this? Girl, get back to the music. God, yeah, I really love this album, but I love them all. I mean, Harry Styles knocked on the door. I said, hello.
Hello?
He opened it and yanked me out and said, get out of the closet. Not lonely. And that's how I came out. No, but on some real shit, I did come out to Harry Styles' third studio album, Fine Line. Right, right. And you know what? Clap if you wait, hold on. Was it third or second? I think it was second. Okay, so it's definitely second. Okay, so I came out to Harry Styles' second studio album, Fine Line. Yeah, yeah. It was in like 2021. No, wait, hold on. 20. When did the album come out? Let me do some research. Oh. Okay, so it came out in 2019. But here's the thing. I was nowhere near Harry Styles in 2019. I don't even know where I was. I mean, I was in college, but the pandemic hit and, things led to another. And I was ready to receive it. And so I found his album in 2020. Oh, you know what it was? He had to pause his tour because of COVID and he was resuming it in 2021. And I was in North Carolina. Right. I was in North Carolina. More school. Just so much freaking school. And me and my friend were like, we're going to freaking get tickets to Harry Styles' motherfucking concert. Yeah. So she drove like 5 hours to me. And then we spent the entire day outside in the blazing North Carolina sun. Honestly, it was like not bad at all. It was like October. Anywhere else it would have been cold, but it was like so perfect outside. But yeah, it was like kind of a vibe. Like we sat outside literally on the curb. I think we were like eighth in line, and then there was just like a growing line behind us because we got there pretty early. But like brought our laptops. I had some schoolwork to do. I think she was doing some work. We were listening to music. We made friends in line. Like we was vibing. I think the one thing that I would do I would probably never do this again. Well, I did, but I won't do it again. I'm gonna try my hardest not to do it again. But the one thing is I was so freaking hungry. Like we did not plan for food. I don't know where our minds were. Like there were just no thoughts there. No thoughts around starvation. But student doing my freaking best. Not lonely. Yeah. And the staff were yanking our chain. They're like, yeah, there are no tickets. I don't know why you guys are waiting here. Like, that's so crazy. You're wasting your time. They're just trying their hardest to demoralize. I think there were one or two people, one or two staff that were actually nice. They were like, just wait, just wait, just wait. And just keeping us going because I was kind of ready to give up a little bit. I was ye of little faith. I didn't have the faith of a mustard seed. And that would have been mine doing. My friend soldiered us on. Yeah. I'm just one gassy lassie today. We finally get inside and we get the tickets. Girl, guess how much them tickets were? I'll wait. Girl, wait, I should tell you. We got pit tickets. We got pit tickets to, guess how much them bitches were? Face value, 200, right. At the time was a lot for Elmo. Elmo was in school. Elmo was poor. Elmo was really, really broke.
How do we only have $1 left in our bank account?
And in debt. And Elmo's still in student loan debt. Elmo needs to actually check on those. We got those tickets and then it was like a race against freaking time. We ran back home, got dressed, got ready, our outfits, whatever, ran back, and it was just such a freaking lituation. Oh my gosh, it was so good. And I think I don't know what the exact timeline, but something about his music. There was actually this album. No, there was this magazine cover. It was better. What is it? Home. This is it. Girl. Wait, can you see it? I don't know. I'll superimpose it if you can't see it. But this it was adorable. I don't know. I just really loved that. And my friends were like, They were like, "Oh, you're really like enjoying that Harry Styles album. Oh, you really like this magazine. I got it for you here. Oh, you're cutting the first page out, right, for your like scrapbook, right.
Is your family accepting of your LGBTQ lifestyle?
Right. Anyways, so there were a series of events. He knocked on my door and said, "Babes, it's time to come out." But you know what? I will forever appreciate him for that because it was time and I was ready. I just needed a little something. And it wasn't, I don't know, it was like one song maybe on the Fine Line album, or it was probably like a mix of them. I like really enjoyed. I think like which one was it? I think I mean the like title song, like Fine Line, was probably like musically, instrumentationally one of my favorite songs. And it was just like the oh God, I love an orchestra. Give it to me every time. But it was all very good. And I love how like there's usually like two halves to those albums. There's a more ballad-esque side, and then there's the I don't know, music. I mean, it's all pop, but what even is pop? Genres are a funny little concept, aren't they? Yes, they are. Genres, what I don't know what pop is, but yeah, I mean, that was such an iconic time. And then I said I would never do it again. And then literally a year later after Harry's House, I was solidified as a fan. I mean, it was like, it was too late for me. It was done for me. I did the same thing, except this time we were in California and they were so much freaking meaner.
She was so nasty and so rude that don't ever bring anybody around.
Like, oh my gosh, like the way that our chain were yanked. We were out from like 7 a.m. to like, you know, actually, this is really embarrassing. Yeah. I keep the time frame to myself. But yeah, they were really mean and nasty out in Cali. It was in LA. But we got them tickets again because one thing we're not going to do is quit. All right. And one thing you shouldn't do is quit. You should always move forward. Just like my good friend Cornelius Robinson said. And if you know, you know. Move forward, and we saw him. Oh my gosh, and it was so freaking phenomenal. I also loved that album, and I love this one. And I currently don't have tickets. But I will. And you want to know why I will? Do you want to know why I'm going to have tickets? Because I believe in this one thing called destiny. And so I'm going to walk up in there and I'm going to say, hey, listen, we're going to make history. Debbie Ryan said, but like put a little twist on it because I don't think that's what she said at all. I'm going to go again. I don't have tickets. I was freaking fighting for my absolute mother effing life to try and get tickets when they were dropping. It's been so much harder to get tickets these days on freaking Ticketmaster. Down with Ticketmaster, I say. Down to hell with them.
Death to all of them.
And when we catch you, trust you will be dealt with.
Period.
Don't get me started. But yeah, I'm going. I'm gonna go. I'm always in New York anyways, so I'm just gonna show up to Madison Square Garden, and I'm like, hey, I'm here to get a ticket. One ticket for Harry Styles, please. Where there's a will, there's a way, and there's always a way. Because there's always a will. I'll either go to New York or I'll go to New Mexico. Wait, no, fuck. I always get New Mexico and Mexico City mixed up because I think of Mexico City as like the New York of like Central America, which I don't know if that's appropriate, but that's what one of my Mexican friends told me once, and it's just like always stuck in my mind. Mexico City or New York, because I was trying to go to Mexico City this year anyways with my friends, and so I'm gonna just try and plan it around that because I'd like to get to this concert. I'd like to go. And if New York doesn't happen, I will go abroad. Because again, where there's a will, there's a way. A will, there's a way. We need to take a look. We need to gather the clues. We need to gather the evidence, and we need to make an informed decision. That is what I want to do.
Me, Sue Sylvester.
Oh, God. Yeah. It was like just like a rush of freaking dopamine, bro. Like I haven't like had dopamine in ages. I actually should probably take my SSRIs. So give me a second. Anyways, I took them. So in 2-3 business days, I'll have a little more dopes or whatever, or serotonins. I don't remember how this one works, and I do not want to call my psychiatrist because he's mean. I will see you. I'll see you, Harry, and I'll see you, Harry Styles fans, in New York or Mexico City.
Oh, I'll tell you.